Well, let me talk to you about the people that are allegedly running this business, because the federal government ain't a business. But let me clarify. If it was, I don't want it run like the president has run businesses. The president, it's my understanding, has filed bankruptcy 6 times. We don't have that luxury in the United States of America. But even when we start to think about Elon Musk, right now, as it relates to Tesla, the sales are down. As it relates to X, he has never made a profit since he bought X. In fact, the value of X is 75% lower than it has ever been. So if I am going to go look for somebody to run a business, I'm going to look for someone who is going to run one successfully. And before people start screaming and yelling about, well, he's a billionaire. Yeah, when you know the right people and they'll just give you money, then you can become a billionaire too.
Like, how do you watch shit like that and not get stupid? How do you not let clips like that drag down your IQ? Good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Give me a follow on X at Green_Jericho, Instagram at JG Talk 2. Like and subscribe to this channel. Grab yourself some merch. Holy hell. Like when you come up against ignorance like that that's been forged. It's been forged in the fires of victimhood. It's been forged in the fires of false education. It's been forged in, well, I got a piece of paper for it, so I'm an expert. That woman is too stupid to hold the position that she holds. Her brain can't handle it. She needs to be removed for her own good, let alone the people of Houston. She needs to be removed for her own good. She needs to go in some other kind of business. I understand she was a lawyer or something like that who did slip and falls or some shit. Maybe go back to that. But being a congresswoman, these waters are too deep. They are too treacherous for you. You can't stay afloat saying shit like that. Listen to the very beginning. The government, not the government. I'm sorry if I want my politicians to sound like they completed school. The government ain't no business.
Well, let me talk to you about the people that are allegedly running this business, because the federal government ain't a business.
Because the federal government ain't a business. The federal government ain't a business. Hold on. Before you take that gas and it knocks you out, I'll be your open heart surgeon for the day. And remember, this shit ain't gonna hurt. Wait, no. Right? Is that how you want to hear them talking? I'm your child's first grade teacher. Man, don't even worry about that shit. Okay. The federal government ain't a business. And she's fake. Like my dad would tell me, son, that woman's full of more shit than a Christmas turkey. She doesn't talk like that. She doesn't come from that. She was a fucking Cosby kid. Her father was a pastor. Her mom was like the first lady, whatever they do. She went to a private elementary, junior high, high school, and college. Private school all the way through. Man, you must have had it tough wearing those uniforms. You must have had it tough with the best teachers and supplies. Man, that was really tough. How'd you ever make it, girl? And I thought that Jasmine Crocket, no bullshit, I thought she was in her 20s. I thought she was another young AOC. Who's that fool from Tennessee with the fake afro who talks like he's a descendant of Martin Luther King? I just want to come here today to McDonald's and place my order. I need some of those golden fries, golden as the rolling hills of America. I thought she was one of them. One of these new young whippersnappers. Oh, the Democrat Party needs some new blood, some young folks, millennials. That woman's 41 years old. I said, what, Jasmine? You're over 40 and you still act like that? Because the government, the federal government, ain't no business. You fake ass, stop talking like that. There's interviews out there with her where she talks very prim and proper and educated, and you should, and that's okay. But this fake ghetto persona, when you've been a rich kid your whole life, why would you shun that? Why wouldn't you be proud of the life your parents afforded you? Why would you take advantage of all that just to get up here going like this? Because the federal government ain't no business. And he never made a profit. Elon Musk, you failure, piece of shit, you. Putting people in space, bringing them home from space. PayPal, Tesla, Starlink, whatever. You are a failure, sir. You never made a profit. She said, and since he bought X, he hasn't turned a profit. What an idiot. Jasmine, come close. No, not too close. Close enough to hear me. Elon Musk didn't buy X to make money off of it. Roll Raggy? I know it's hard for you to understand, ghetto girl, but he didn't buy it to make a profit. He bought it to help save free speech. He bought it to give up, not just Americans, but we're the only ones who are concerned with free speech. We're the only ones who have a constitution that says that.
Well, let me talk to you about the people.
Woman, we're the only country with a constitution that says that. So let's say he was talking to us, or he did this for the benefit of us, but he did this to help save free speech, to give Americans a place to say what they want, which should be everywhere, because the free market doesn't just work with business, it works with words. And if you're saying shit that people don't want to hear, they're not going to come to your platform, and you will either keep talking into the abyss or you'll go away. That's it. You don't come in policing, telling people what they can't say. You let the people tell them what they don't want them to say. And the people who do want to hear what they have to say, they'll stick around. Stick around. Remember Arnold kicked the door in? Knock, knock. Through that big saw blade. That was a machete. Stick around. So if they like what you say, they'll stick around. If they don't, they'll go elsewhere until they find somebody who's saying something that they want to hear. That's how it works. But Elon Musk is some kind of failure. Donald Trump filed bankruptcy 6 times, so he doesn't know what he's doing. Hey, I'll tell you guys this much. Oh, actually, let me ask you this. If somebody told you, let's say 30 years ago, hey, you're going to file bankruptcy 6 times, but at the end of it, you're still going to have multiple billions of dollars. Would any of you say, nah, I don't want to have bankruptcy on my record? Or would you sign up for that shit 50,000 times? Of course you would. Yeah, bankruptcies, but what's it like in the end? I'm still a billionaire. Thank you. Give me 12 bankruptcies as long as I end up a billionaire on the other side, you idiot. But these are somehow business morons because Trump filed for bankruptcy multiple times and Elon Musk hasn't made a profit off of his passion project. It doesn't mean shit. Here, let me say it in terms that you could understand, Jasmine Crocket. And you're all about empowerment, sister, girl. Okay. So let's say whoever owns a WNBA team, that's a passion project. It's never going to turn a profit. No one's ever going to give a shit about it unless you put them in bikinis and lower the rim. No one is ever going to give a shit about the WNBA. The W's don't give a shit about the WNBA. So there you go. That's a passion project. Something you just throw money into because you enjoy it. Maybe you like watching lesbian giraffes run around and miss shots. Maybe you like to see Angel Reese miss open layups repeatedly. Whatever, it's your passion project. Do what you want. But that's what Elon Musk is doing with X, dumb. And nothing's hinging on the success of X. It's something he acquired. He wanted to do something. And this is all because of his child. Remember, guys, It's all about family. Doge, buying X, all that type of shit. That's because they fucked his kid up. The mind virus got his child and turned him into a little Ku Klux trans member. That's what made Elon Musk go dark MAGA and all this other shit, whatever you want to call it. That's what brought him to the side of conservatives to rescue freedom of speech, to run Doge and get our money back and stop the spending and drain the swamp and all that shit. It's because they fucked with his kid. How many times have you seen an action movie where somebody messes with the main character's kid? There's hell to pay for that. You kidnap their kid, they're coming for you. Their captain is going to say, give me your gun and your badge. I'm sick and tired of going to bat for you. I got the mayor breathing down my neck. He's chewing my ass. Now, you're a great cop, but you're a loose cannon. I can't have you blowing up half the city to go after this guy. But he took my kid. Damn it, you've been chasing him for 10 years. I'll give you 48 more hours. They always give them 24 or 48 hours. Well, if Elon Musk is a business failure and Trump is a failure, I want to fail. I want to be a failure too. Stana, when I come sit on your lap this year, and I don't want to hear it, I identify as a child. I can sit on Santa's lap at the mall, and I will. But this year, Santa, I'm going to ask you for failure. I don't want any toys. I don't want any success. I want failure, because failure makes you the president of the United States twice, and it makes you the richest man in the world who can send people to and from space. He can send you up there and he can catch you in a fucking glove. So Santa, this year, I want failure. What do you guys want? Do you want this kind of failure? I do. Hundreds of billions? Yes, let me fail my ass off. Meet me in the comments. Am I being too harsh on Miss Crocket? Is she not as dumb as I think? Were there nuggets of knowledge in there? Let me know. Or am I right? And could you not fill a thimble with her intelligence? Her degrees mean absolutely nothing, and she's fake ghetto. It's okay to be a Cosby kid. It's okay to be raised wealthy and have the finer things in life. That's what we're hoping for. Why would you not want that? Why would you not be proud of that? How do you think that makes your parents feel? That they work so hard to put you where they put you, and you turn around and, the federal government ain't no bill. Talk to me, Goose. Meet me in the comments. You know how these videos end. A little good gun. So I highlight a story that shows an American flexing their Second Amendment muscle, giving the bad guys exactly what they deserve. You know how it goes. Try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.
I'm on Northeast 157th Court where the incident took place, and I spoke to multiple neighbors who tell me they're surprised that something like this would happen. But what's more shocking is that a neighbor tells me the suspect tried to break into her home first before the deadly encounter. You can hear the sounds of the shots on this security video from a next-door home. Just before 11:30 Thursday night, police say a man broke a window on the second floor of a home here and went inside. That's when he was confronted by a person who lived there and was shot. Surveillance of the incident was caught on a door cam nearby. You can hear glass break, 2 gunshots, then yelling. When officers arrived, they found the suspect dead. Some neighbors say they slept through the whole thing, and another says they heard commotion before the gunshot. But one neighbor told us she encountered the suspect before he was shot. She says the man approached her home while her family was asleep. He tried to open the front door multiple times. When she opened the door, the suspect said he thought his mother lived in the home. She says he tried to enter the home, but was able to push the door closed and lock it. She says the suspect left, climbed onto her neighbor's vehicle, and broke the window on the second floor. She said 3 minutes later, she heard a gunshot. Neighbors tell me this is a safe neighborhood and that kids play on the street all the time.